Okie doke. And we are in. I'm gonna go ahead and get started today. We are continuing right where we left off. We have our bear claw. We got everything we'll need to get right underway. Hopefully we'll be good. I think I'm going to go ahead and start off by doing a couple things. I've never used it before, so I think I'm going to try and use Margit Shackle. So we're going to go get patches, and then I also want to go to the death-touched catacombs in Limgrave and see if I can kill the black knife there and see see if I can get another death route so I can go ahead and get Beast Sling, because if I can get Beast Sling early, then I can at least see requirements, and I can maybe use it against Margit. Does he have anything good for me? No. Okay. And we have Flame Sling, which will be nice and fun. And we should be good to go. I'm not sure exactly where the death-touched catacombs are, so maybe we'll go do patches first. I think they're up. They're up in this area. I think they're north of here. Yeah, north of Saints Bridge, I'm pretty sure. But let's go see if we can go say hi to patches first, because I feel like that'll be at least a somewhat challenging fight. And at least that way we'll have what's the right word? Something fun to watch. I forget how long the cave to get to him is. I don't think it's super long. It honestly might just be him. I forget. But we can get Margit Shackle, and we're all good after that. And it'll give me a good chance to test out the bear claw on like an actual enemy, which will be nice, because I currently do not really know how good it is. I should also probably get my spirit summons set up, because I'm going to want to use them, I think. At least for now. We'll see. There's a good chance later on, because I'm a melee build, that I might decide they get in my way. That's what's happened in other melee builds that I've done, but at least early on here... Oh, there's a crab. I forgot there was a crab there. Well, let's run away from that. I don't want to deal with that. We just zoom on by Agheel. Did he see me? I think he might have. It's hard to tell. No, he didn't. Good. We are free. No Agheel. Thank you very much. We're going to just blitz through the... Is that Dartwing lock onto me? That'll be annoying. We're going to run through where these skeletons drop down, because I'm not going to deal with them either. Get some grease. Nice and yummy. It's good. And the invader is here as well. We'll see how we fare. We just have to wait until Yura shows up. So that shouldn't be too terribly bad. Narajus. Alrighty. Fireball. Alright, I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. Okay, I died. Early this time. Jesus, I underestimated that substantially. Alright, well. Early drawing today. That is A-okay. That is A-alright. A little embarrassing. But that's a tough early invader. Me thinks. At least in my opinion. We'll see. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but it might be. It's Neresius. Yes. That's a complicated individual to draw. That's fun. That'll be a fun challenge for my team and me. Hold on. Get the old drawing time pulled up. There we go. Alrighty. Let's get to it. Same verse today as usual. Alright. There we go. He's so red. All right, I'll be more careful next time and hopefully not die. I also need to learn how the bear claws work, so we're probably going to see me die more often. I've never used a weapon with such a little range, so that's a touch concerning. But we'll see how it all works out. The red's not going to be super visible on him, so we're going to do blue instead. So he's just got very kind of pointy little head and just this. It's kind of a weird. I don't even really get what he's wearing. It's just this huge cloak that you have these pretty bulbous arms coming out of, and the hands and the Reduvia daggers, which are annoying to deal with at the current level. And we have kind of these like Aladdin pants that have the feet. And then I gotta draw feet. Why? Man, another... From Software makes so many NPCs barefoot. It's very funny. It's a very silly action that they do fairly often. Okay. God. Okay. So let's do it. Let's get them drawn. Roughen our shapes. All the same stuff we did yesterday. Same old. But just working out all the curves and the lines and the action and all that cool sweetness. All those sweetles. It's very nice. Then we have that. It's kind of like a bulbous. It's very bulbous. It's the only word I can really think of to describe it. I'm going to figure out how to draw the Reduvias later, because that's a lot of detail that I don't super want to deal with immediately. I'll have to deal with it eventually, but at least not right now. I'll rough them in so I kind of know the general shape we're looking at. Cool. Just this nice, they're very weird and curvy. I mean, they're cool. They're a fun little design, but shame they're on a punk. It's a real shame they're on such a punk. Who killed me? Me? What'd I ever do? I'm so friendly. Okay. Man. So, yeah, man. That's less than 20 minutes. It took me 2 hours to die yesterday. It was because it was early game areas. I was being very careful. Oh, he's not a boss is the thing. He's just a guy. He's a special guy, but he's just kind of a dude. He's like more of a dude than even some of the normal enemies are, because he's like the same thing that he's also a tarnished. He's like the same species I am. And so it's like I guess species is the right word, but so he's like just super a guy. He's extra normal. He's got cool weapons. I can give him that. They're good or like early game weapons, but that's about all he has going for him. Aside from that, he just annoys the spit out of me. Also, his hat's too pointy. I'll say it. I'll say what no one else will say. That hat, way too pointy. Apologies. All right. So we got our funny friend here. He's very cloth. He's very clothy. A lot of individual kind of folds and creases that make him quite the pickle to wrap your head around. Which I do kind of mean. I mean, that's the case with, you know, any realistic thing, though. Is that it takes you a bit to really... At least it takes me always a bit of time to really wrap my mind around. There are some people... It's really interesting. When I was in art school, I would hear the same thing from people a lot. Like, people who I really admired as artists who could draw, like, really nice, like, realism and stuff like that. But it was always the same thing where people would look at my work and be like, man, I'm so jealous of you. And I'm like, why? And they're like, I can't draw like that. Like, people who draw, like, super realistic, who could do, like, incredible still lifes and stuff who I'd seen would, like, see my drawings, which are typically, you know, very, like, cartoony, like, goofy, a lot of big shapes, like, all that stuff. And they would go, like, I cannot draw like that. I do not get how you do it. And that was always so confusing to me. Because, like, to me, it was always, like, you're doing the difficult thing. Like, from where I'm sitting. Like, the work that you are doing is for me the thing that is incredibly difficult. But it just from a bunch of people I talked to, it just went both ways. People just all had very, I guess it's just people had different struggles, but you know, it was just always confusing because I was like, man, you are just so good at the thing that I struggle with greatly. But so to my mind, that means you have to be good at the stuff that I'm good at, because otherwise why? It just never made, you know, it's a weird thing to wrap your head around, that it's just, that's how people kind of work. It was cool. It made me feel a lot better about about my art and the work that I did when that started happening. But it's just strange. Just a strange aspect of being a creative is that not everyone's creative in the same way that you are. So, you know, everyone learns and everyone deals and everyone does typically what they're best at. It's part of why this challenge is fun, is because I'm not the best at drawing realistic stuff and doing a bunch of details. And the drawings that I did yesterday were, I think, pretty good, but they obviously lacked a lot of the finer detail work because I'm working kind of quick. I'm more so doing like a lot of these. I'm more so kind of just doing like gesture drawings, like 5-10 minute. I didn't time any of the drawings last stream, but I doubt any of them really peaked over like maybe 10 minutes. But that's all this really is just very rough gesture drawings, more or less, where I'm just getting the general idea of what the specific thing is, what it looks like, how it functions, and going from there. I guess I can't tell if his tootsies are showing, so I'm just gonna kind of whatever that foot, because I can't really get a good grasp of what that foot's doing. But I can see full definition on this one. 4, 5 toes, like what most people have. And there we go. Yeah, that looks fine. Oh, I should turn that off so I can see better. Yeah, that looks okay. Could be worse. Certainly could be worse. And then we have the sleeve comes in here. And we kind of scoot that all in. Very good. Sweet. Good times. Let's figure out kind of that angle of that dagger real quick. It's not in a great position artistically is the problem. If you were actually like wanting to draw this as like a normal picture, you would probably never want to put it there. But that's not what we're doing. So we'll kind of just let it be for now. Get his hand in. That thumb kind of comes around. He's got these little swoops that are part of it. Yeah, I darken up his face a little bit. Darken up that mouth. His nose goes all the way in. We'll kind of just shadow that whole part. And we can, let's see. Man, these daggers are just so needlessly complicated. Just so many little nubbins and little weirdnesses throughout. I know the first time when Elden Ring first came out and all of my friends and I were playing it, this was the Reduvia daggers. That was what my friend of mine used for his first playthrough. And they seem fun if you want to do like bleed, but that's not what we're doing. We're being animals. We're doing animal build. You know how it is. Switch some highlight on the nose. Throw some highlight on the hand. Some shine on the daggers. Just for fun. And some extra shiny. And I think that's acceptable. Is that an acceptable drawing for getting back to the game? That look good to everyone? Cool. We'll call it a yes. And we shall continue onward. All right. Let's get back to it. Let's not die this time, hopefully. I should probably choose a grace that isn't the cave to start from, because that takes some time. The issue is this isn't a good thing to try out my my fire against either, because the thing with my fire is that he'll just dodge it, which sucks. Does not feel great for him to just constantly dodge it every time. But that is what's going to happen. That's how the invader AIs work. You do way better against them if you had a spell that has like a charge, more of a charge up, or that you cast and then it waits. The little like sword spell the prisoner gets is really good for dealing with them because they'll dodge it early. But the fireball, I'm a bit kind of plumb out of luck. I'll have to wait for my moment to actually use it, more than likely. Again, we'll blitz through the skeletons. We aren't dealing with them. Run by these ones as well. I don't remember how many runes I had, so it may not be worth it to try and grab them, but we'll do our darndest. All right. Let's be aggressive. Get our runes. Let's wait for him. We can also just try and avoid him until Yura shows up, Because then he might, all right. Yes, I got him with blood. That's the thing he uses. Eat it. Oh, shoot. You're a help. You're a keep him distracted. Dang. All right, well, that's a shame. Fine, Yura, I'll help. Oh, I gotta run. All right, Yura, keep him distracted, Yura. I believe in you. Yeah, we got him. Oh. I had gotten relief, and Yura almost just completely stabbed me in the back. I don't think that would have hurt me, but that was frightening. All right. We did it. Thank you. I thought he had a funny face. Okie doke. What's the message say? Liar ahead. Or nor. Who'd have thunk? All right. Now let's see if I die to patches. It'll be funny to see if I die to patches. Because then I get to draw patches. This is not a have to. I get to draw patches, which will be, you know, real big for everyone who likes these games. Okay, not enough to level up yet. That's okay. Is it really just... No, there's these guys. That's right. There's my friends. Okay. So, where's the other side of that? It's over there. Sweet. Good. Good times. Does this say strong foe? Merchant. Okay, so that's the way to patches. So what's down this way? Oh, more guys. Sweet. Highwayman hood. Whoa, that looks fun. Actually, let me check my armor, because I might have better armor that I can use. I like... How much is that? Oh, that's pretty even. All right. What about here? No. See, a lot of the starting armor you get is pretty good, is the thing. Yeah, I guess my armor's fine. I haven't gotten really anything I would say is necessarily better. Okay, let's... Oh, hey. Let's, That works. That's what we're talking about. Oh, oh, he's still alive. Sweet. And there's a chest. Hooray! What's in here? A mushroom! It wasn't worth it. Cave moss. Alright, let's go get patches. Now, I don't remember how tough he actually is to fight. He may not be that bad. Offer cleric, lovable sword, yeah, friend. Okay, I forget. He's not going to attack me for a little bit. Or wait, actually, let me... I don't know if I can summon the wolves for him, but I will if I can. Or, ooh, I can summon the skeletons, too. We'll do the wolves just for the sake of continuing to be an animal. Whole animal theme. I think the wolves are best, but... So, let's see. I open it. He goes, hey, what the fuck? Yeah. I did. Where are you? There he is. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, he's... Yeah, go in your own, whatever that is. Oh, man. Okay. All right, Patch. Jeez. Calm down. There you go. Yeah, that's it, punk. You better. All right.
Finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a lady of reason, through and through.
Well, I look reasonable. Stare at me. She's adorable. I don't think anyone can deny that.
What do you know? You're tarnished like me.
Yeah.
Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such.
Oh, that actually kind of makes sense.
Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play night?
Forget.
I'm Patches. Patches the untethered.
Yeah, you can stay tethered.
Only for now. Those retired soldiers turned bandits. They're paying for my gruel in exchange for my, well, but honestly, this looting, frankly.
Yeah, I can believe it.
So don't be I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
All right. Sounds good. Palo.
Don't forget to pop back. I'll be ready.
Do those guys always... I think they're always there. I'll return to the entrance. I'll wait at the Grace. And we can go try and buy the shackle. I forget how much it costs. But might as well try it. And then once we have that, we'll go find the catacombs, try the black knife. See how that works out. Black knife will be fun to draw, even if I die. They're weird and kind of ghostly, so that'll be a fun little challenge. I think I do have to kill these guys every time I want to go talk to Patches, but hopefully this will be the only time I need to. Can I just sneak by them? Maybe. Hard to say. No, I don't think I can. So let's get you. Get you. Grab that. And we'll go. Away we go. Let's go get that shackle. Hey, Patch. What's up? Thanks. Purchase. All right, it's 5,000. So we'll have to wait for a little bit. But I'm down to come back. What's up with them?
Now they're all suppliers. I mean, they don't it hardly matters. They're all foot soldiers.
Sure.
Worked to the bone by their hired money.
Makes sense.
It's the same old story every. Well, just something I'm saving. But then again, it would. And besides, everything is given.
Yeah, I know that takes me to I forget where. It's either it's somewhere in Caelid. I forget where in Caelid. We'll wait on it. We don't need to deal with it right now. I'm not gonna be on for too long today. I'm only gonna do a couple hours, but we'll see what we can get done in that time. Okie doke. We can go talk to Yora too. I think that he just says, hey, don't go try and kill that dragon, which we will do later, but not right now. The catacombs scare me a little bit just because they're in Stormhill, and I may not be strong enough yet, but we can see. Try it. Nereus, that's how it's pronounced. Cessblood. Okie doke. Oh, does he? All right, see you, Yura. I'm sorry about what happens to you later. Okay, wow. I forgot how little damage they take to everything. Jump. What is that? Oh, a skeleton. How do these things fare against fire? Oh, real bad. That's good to know for the future, I suppose. Oh, there's a guy. How do I... Poison Bloom. Oh, there's more skeletons. Drink. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna die to skeletons. I'm better than that. Oh gosh. Oh, that one's coming alive. God. All right, great. They're so scary. Okay, kill them. Bam. Having the fireballs is nice. It gives me more options in any given moment. Are they always the right option? No. But can I kill this thing? Definitely yes. God, they just don't stagger a lick. They're little gooey gumbos, as I think they're called, you know, locally. They're great. Everyone loves them. There's so much. Oh, wait. Is this the catacombs? This actually might be the place that I was looking for. Let's see. I didn't actually realize it was right here, so that's cool. Oh, this is Murkwater. It's not the same one. But we have access to them in the future. I don't want to deal with them right now. Okay. I'll at least rest. Cool. Can't level up yet. I'm close. I need 100. You know what? Just for safety. I like to try and, if I can use some of these to get a quick level in, I like to use them. Because then I don't have to worry about losing runes and then not getting a level. But I need to start leveling my health like yesterday. It's so low. I like, it's low to the point where I'm very worried about fighting basically anything right now. But especially a boss like Morgott. And kind of the Black Knife, but hopefully the Black Knife will be less strenuous. But I guess we'll see. We'll see about that. Oh, there's a bear. There's 2 bears. And there's a Grace. Oh, cool. Can I get to that Grace? I don't think so. No, not from here at least. I'm going to run away from the bears. Because I could kill the... Oh, there's a lot of bears. The fact that there's this many bears worries me that there's a rune bear somewhere. But I guess we'll see if it randomly... Or I guess not randomly, but I guess we'll see if it attacks me. Whether or not there was one there all along. There's a bunch of land octopus. We won't deal with them right now. Weird. What a strange little place. Hello, skull. Well, maybe I'll fight the bears. Definitely pick up their poo. No reason not to. Okay. Great. All right. Bear Claw does feel very fun. It's I don't know how great it really is. It's got some weird timing to it. And its damage isn't awesome right now, but it's also not upgraded. But I do have some faith in it. I think it's gonna be a good gift. Also, oh, this is the artist shack. A smithing stone for me. A painting. And a grace. Awesome blossom. Cool. Okay. We'll rest. For safety. And continue on our way. So we're heading back down. Right. There is a grace over there. So we need to head up there, but I like exploring. We'll keep exploring for a little bit. No need to be all business. Though I do want to be mostly business. So as to not waste too much time. But, oh, we're back. Oh, no, we're here. I've been here already. We were here last stream. I haven't tried fighting anything with the bear claw on horseback. I have to assume that its reach is pretty awful. But we could check. Or no, I won't. We'll just continue on our way. Or we can go ahead and... Oh. Cool. What's this over here? Weird. Oh, you're just a big thing. Weird. And then we have, oh, some demi-humans down. Oh, and a grace. Is this the... What grace is this? I realize now that I've played the game for so long that I no longer remember a lot of this stuff in Limgrave. Like, some of this just is completely alien to me. Some of these pathways, I just don't remember them at all. Which is strange. I've played this game more than once. But I suppose that just happens. I mean, the game's huge, so I don't think I can be too faulted for it, but alright. Demi-humans, let's see what we got. Oh god, that's a lot of them? Cool. We're good. Okay. The reach is bad, but it's not awful. I do have to just get close, but as long as I can get close. Yeah, I know. Its reach isn't much worse than my sword. It's not... It is definitely shorter, but... I'm bad enough at fighting on horseback where I already got, like, super close to, to the enemies. So you do what you can. What a silly group of guys. It's amazing that that was only worth that they're only worth, you know, 500 runes. Will it be my only weapon? I think there will be maybe one exception where I use the Kestis or Cestus, whatever it's called, which I haven't gotten yet because there are some enemies in Elden Ring that are really, really resistant to everything except for like blunt damage. In the Kestis, and I'll probably get the iron balls later, but they're basically just punching gloves. So that I might need to use them for certain things. But that would be the only reason I would switch off the Bear Claw. Otherwise, I'd like to use it as often as I can for as much of the run as I can. Oh, I'm back down to this church. Good. Okay, I've explored a bit. Let's go check around Saints Bridge, try and find that catacomb. See what we can get done with that. Let's see. There's Pumpkinhead. All right, so it's the thing I read said it was north of Stormhill. Give me a sec. I'm gonna look up where it is. Death Touch Catacombs. Okay. So there's also a cave, but they are up. They are like right, it looks like right here. So let's go try and get over there. See what we can do. I don't actually know if I've ever been in these catacombs. I don't remember fighting a Black Knife this early. Hey. Sorry, dude. Sorry about that. Whatever you are. Are you a guy? I'm having trouble parsing your... Oh, you're like sad. Okay, I get it. Alright. This might be a train wreck. Honestly. We'll see. This... Yeah, my beast eye quivering. We'll see how it goes. I think there's a non-zero chance that it's just a complete dumpster fire. And I die probably a few times to the Black Knife. Because Black Knives are scary. But we'll see. Also, the way these catacombs work, if you've never played the game before, is you have this big door, and that's the boss. And then you have the rest of the dungeon, where you kind of have to figure out... Alright, good, it's skeletons. I can deal with skeletons. Skeletons are all obviously annoying because they revive themselves, but I suppose there's worse things to have to deal with. All right. So let's see. Any tip? Yeah, I figured. There's going to be an archer that'll spawn, and there's going to be... Oh, God. There's a guy there. There's going to be an archer that's going to spawn right there. Let's go get him. Maybe he won't spawn unless I'm distracted. No, yeah, he spawns after. Okay. Okay, what is... Why am I attacking so slow? There's so many. Holy crap. Let me kite them up here. They should follow me, and then they're kind of bottlenecked, and I can hopefully just deal with them one-on-one. Or maybe they'll forget about me. And I can pepper them with spells from down here. Damn it. Alright. God, there's so many. Holy crap. There's a lot of enemies for an early game dungeon. Okay. Nope, not that. Alright, okay, alright. Sucks skeletons can't bleed. On account of their no veins. Oh my god. Get out of the way. Alright. Whew. Scary. That was yikers. Okay. Holy. Oh yeah, and then there's that guy still. That's a mean room. I'm really... Oh, the archer's still alive. How are you still alive? That's so wild. And there's a really narrow hallway that I'm not super interested in dealing with. Okay. Let me read some notes. So always left, behold ahead. What is left? Skeleton? Yes, there's probably going to be several. Let's see what this guy did. Okay, not super helpful information-wise. Maybe I peek my head in? See which bones start moving? If any. No bones are moving yet, which is strange, and I'm very worried about that I'm going to just become trapped. Be wary of pair. Oh, okay, so it's that bones and that bones. Got it. Yeah, great. And they rolling? Good. Roll to me, fellas. Very... Oh. No. Attack him. All right. Ooh, scary. I don't know how to aim these quite yet. They're very silly. Which makes it hard for me. But, you know, could be worse. God, another big room. But I think it's probably just right. So there's the katana. Oh, there's a guy. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Come on now. Yeah, you can... Yeah, shoot. Do it. Great. Okay. Losing target lock sucks. I am very low on drinkies, which stinks. Okay, I guess he's down there. We'll deal with that in a sec. There's definitely more. Skeletons are scary. I forgot how scary. It's weird that like the skeletons with less clothes are stronger than the skeletons with more clothes. That feels counterproductive. Counterintuitive. Not counterproductive. Okay, well, I'm gonna bail back this way. I'm low on focus points. I'm low on FP. I think that's what it's called. I'm low on FP. I'm low on flasks, so I kind of just need to get through this. So let me see if I can... So that's going to go, and I have all of them activate. They're going to chase me. I can deal with them one at a time. That'll probably be okay. Okay, good. Great. All right. As Archer gets a hit in, that's fine. Good. Right, yeah. That's the trick of that room is that... Okay. There's so many archers. So many extra guys. Okay. All right, run. Run back. Let's take these guys one at a time. There he is. Great. Come on. Okay. My physic, it's half my health, so I'll keep an eye. Okay, so we have that guy. Cool. Okay, I gotta run. Holy crap, get off of him. I gotta go. Keep an eye on him. Woo, scary. Drink. Okay, that didn't work. Drink. All right. All right, dang it. Okay, he's gonna come back to life, which sucks. Okay, God, that charge attack really isn't helpful. Holy crap. I'm gonna die to skeletons, which sucks. Okay, alright. Died. This place blows. Holy crap. Maybe I should just try and run. I should maybe just try and run through and hit the lever. And then maybe die. I don't want to draw a skeleton, dude. There's so many bones. That's so many individual pieces. Man. I'm gonna have to deal with I still have to deal with the black knife once I get through all of this. All right. Let's go back. Get him in here. Bit big. Shrink him. All right, skeleton time, I guess. Not super stoked on it, to be quite honest, but we gotta do it. That's the challenge. I'm not gonna do the whole... I've drawn a skeleton actually recently, and this might not be that good, but I'm not gonna deal with doing all the construction and stuff because that's a lot, and I don't care too much about this drawing because I don't really want to do it. So we're just gonna try our best without it. Yeah, they actually do kind of just have that for their mouth. The mouth texture isn't that defined. He does not have a cranium, though, which is a problem. All right, let's get that in there. It's way too flat back of the head. That'll do it. Man, I really didn't want to die to all those skeletons. The issue is that, like, you're so jumpy with the bear claws, and it feels really cool until you're dealing with enemies that are... Until you're dealing with a lot of enemies that are also agile. And that'll probably be a issue later, I'm sure. Probably even more so than it is for me right now. But... I really want to try and use them, so I want to try and make them work. So that's what we're going to do. It's just a lot. Just a lot. All right, so they got head and they got neck, as skeletons are wont to do. The other thing, I could always just leave, but I kind of just want the death root. Because fireball, flamesling is also slow. That is a slow spell. It has a bit too much wind up, like, for my liking. I don't love that about it. So if I could get, I think Beast Sling is faster, which will be the thing I can get if I can get another death root. So I'd love to try and do that. And that comes down. We have that go around like that. We have the 2, 3, 4. Cool. We got all the ribs. They're nice and ribby. You know, as you do with ribs. Kind of eyeball some of the ribs a little bit. I won't count them all individually. That feels like unnecessary for the sake of drawing a skeleton. If I die to enough skeletons, I'll start drawing them just from like a vague reference, and we'll see how it works out. But man, they're so annoying, and they're so fast, and they're way stronger than I forget, because you would think the ones that have, like, you know, some clothes and hair still on them that are, like, I guess, like, probably more recently deceased, you would think that those would be the skeletons that would be tougher. But no, it's these, like, completely barren, no flesh on them at all skeletons with, like, the most basic weapons imaginable. These are the really tough ones. And I think that's the case, like, in most of From Software's games. Like, the normal basic skeletons are always just complete nuisances. Now, I will say there was that extra hallway that I don't think I necessarily had to go down, that I won't need to go down this time. I might just try and run for it as well, because that seems like it might just be worth it. I can't imagine this catacomb as a whole is too long. But I guess I could always just be wrong, and it could be the longest catacomb in the whole game. I do doubt that, though. Pretty substantially. Boop. 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 A little thinner on that. Oh, that's really thick. Just overall. Okay. Bring all that in. And then we have the feet. 2, 3. Nope. Feet are like this. We have that. Oh, man. And got our other leg right here. It's very nice. It's very lovely. A gorgeous leg, you know. Bones are strange, so strange to draw. They're like everything you could ever want from a drawing. They're simple, they're usually very concise shapes, but they are still they're just weird. They're deceptively easy to draw, in my opinion, bones. Like, you think, like, oh, well, yeah, I mean, it's all the complicated human bits are gone. You just got the bones. I mean, you're basically just doing a construction drawing, but, like, no. I would say quite the opposite. He got his little dumb shield that's annoying and dumb. His little buckler or whatever. Oh, and if you like the skeletons rolling in, I think it's the Dark Souls games, there's skeletons that are in little wheels. And they roll around in little wheels. The only Dark Souls game I've tried to play is Dark Souls 1, and I did not like it. I should try and play 3. I think that's like the best one, but not a fan of 1. Not a huge Dark Souls 1 supporter, you could say. I really don't love it. I have a lot of problems with it. And then we get that sword. Have his hands, and it's actually a shockingly, like, not that simple sword. It's a weird little curve blade friend. I have to imagine the dungeon's not much bigger than where I got to. That feels like a lot. I know I kind of said that already, but like, I'm trying to like convince myself that this isn't going to be a long-standing ordeal to get to the lever. As soon as we get to the lever, I'm okay if I die a couple times to the boss. I'll draw a couple drawings of the black knife. It's a cool design. But again, it's just like the boring stuff that I don't love dying to, which is a good incentive to not die to it, I suppose. Like, it's almost like that's kind of the main point of the challenge here, but just it's just boring. I want to draw the fun stuff. I want to draw the bosses, the cool things. All right. Let's shrunk him down a bit so he can stand next to Nereus a little easier. And an acceptable skeleton. We all right with that? Okie doke. Back to the actual game. Huzzah. All right. I think the plan is to just try and blitz it to the best of our ability. Get this guy who we'll kill this guy. He shouldn't be too much of a problem unless I miss and hit the ceiling. All right, now we run. I get my runes. Yeah, just run. I think, oh, there it is. There's the lever. Oh my god. Run. 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 All right. Oh, not the Grave Violet. Please pull the lever. And now we try and get back. Now we play a fun game called Let's Get Back. We play a fun... Oh my god. I forgot about the prompt. I'm gonna die on account of me forgetting about the prompt. Oh my god. Ah. Run, sprint. Great. To get some stamina back. All right. Dodge. All right, get some stamina back. Run. Ow. I got shot. I keep running. I was about to try and drink, but I think I'll die if I drink. So let's just run. Holy. Grace. Woo! That was what we call in the biz, skilly. All right, sweet. How many runes do I have? All right, not a ton. Let me get the wolves queued up, and let's see how this goes. I believe this. What do they say? What does this say? Weak foe. I hope you're right. I feel like you're wrong, but this should just be a black knife, right? Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm out. Drink. Let him attack the wolves a little bit. Yeah, get him, wolves. Or her. I forget if the Black Knights are all women or all men. It's one of the two. Yeah! Alright, that wasn't scary at all. I thought that was going to be way scarier. The skeletons were the hard part of all that. And now I get my death root. Yes! Garonk, my long lost lover. Oh, man. That's fun. That was a... I forgot how good summons were. I haven't used them in a while. I forgot that if you can just overwhelm your enemy with 3 wolves, it makes your life a little easier. All right, cool. So let's go talk to Garonk. And get Beast Sling. And then we can Beast Sling. I think Beast Sling's a lot faster than Flame Sling, if I remember correctly. They might be the exact same speed, because I just realized they're both named Sling. But I feel like Beast Sling's faster. And also, it'll be stronger because of my seal. Bestial Sling. All right, let's check that out. And I need to level up as well, because I just got a level. So another point in vigor. Keeps a bit more healthy. Cool. Memorize spell. Okay, I can use it. It costs less, which is good. And it doesn't say damage. I forget. But yeah, so 7 is better than 11. That lets me do a fair bit more of them. Let's go test it out. Well, I guess let's start heading towards Margit then. We can kind of test it out on the way. Because, oh, and I can change I need to keep track of changing the things. I am not changing my little whatevers. I need to make sure I do that. I feel like that was faster. But let's make sure these are up to date. So our last drawing was not iCup, it was a skeleton. And now we are going for Margit. Alrighty. And we are set. Yeah, cool. There's some guys. Yeah, there's guys up here. Perfect people to test out my new funny thing on. Let's see how it goes. Hey, yep. Okay, that was not... Hey, dude. I feel like it's because I'm at an angle that those aren't hitting. The hill might not have been the best place to actually test. But that's okay. All right, and now we have this place, and there's a big, I think, flamethrower. Oh, I can summon my wolves. Let's do that. Let's drink a flask and then do that. That'll be fun. Hello, sir. Oh, there's a horn. I didn't notice the horn man. That's okay. Yeah, we're just gonna, I think we are gonna just kind of massacre all these guys. I don't think they can really step to all of my wolves. Oh god, the guy behind me. Hey, don't hurt my wolves. They are good companions. Leave them be. Cool. That was a lot. Let's keep sneaking. Because there's a guy up here who's manning a something. He's manning a ballista that I don't want to deal with. So we're going to kill him real quick, and then we'll deal with everyone else. Hey, my guy. Okay. Oh, yep. Yikes. Yikes. Roll, roll, roll. Get out of here. All right. Almost dead, but not quite. Oh. I'm out of juice again. I'll need to reallocate. I'll need more juice. I need more Gatorade. More electric blue Gatorade in the future. I sneak up to this guy. I kill him. This guy attempts to do something about it, but he fails on account of my cool wolves. Okay, yikes. We back up a little bit, and we throw that. That's fine. It's gonna be a spell that will incentivize me a bit more to just use my claw, which I like. It doesn't trivialize. Like, Flamesling, I would have relied on it too much, but I don't really think I'll rely on this too much, aside to maybe pepper in some extra damage. When they get hit with all the rocks, it does a lot more damage, and it comes out a lot faster, so that's good. Okay, let's see if we can kill Margit the Fell. Everyone's favorite guy. I do need more go-go juice. It will make me win. Legitimately. Okay. So, plan for Margit. We'll see how it works out. Let's get... First things first. Let's get Rogier. See, if I don't have to draw Margit, that's fun, because then I can probably draw him as Morgott later. Or actually, no. It's way more likely that I die to him now than later. But... Alright, sweet, Rogier. Let's go. Get ready. Here he comes. Hey. I do my best.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
True, true. I do be emboldened. He's here. He's real. Hey, that's Dark Souls. Maybe. Let it be a mama. Uh-oh. Oh, yikes. That's a lot of damage immediately. Oh, okay. Oh, my God. Oh, sweet, Roger. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. I really wish that would hit him. My little Ash of War. That God, he's so jumpy. I forgot how jumpy he was. Oh, is Roger dead? No. One of my wolves. Okay, alright. Don't panic. Okay, good. Step back, I drink, I let them handle him for a bit. That's gonna buff his, I'm really wish, boo. I was hoping I could get blood loss on him. That's a shame. That's a real shame. All right, well, drawn market. Lucky there should be some good reference pictures of market. Should be lots for us to use. Okay. What a shame. Maybe I shouldn't rely on the beastling. Maybe it'd be better to go at him with both claws. Try that in a bit. But obviously, we have a drawing to do first. So let's do that. Oh, nope. Not that button. All right. Gotta go search him. Gotta go goggle. We'll do a, yeah, we'll do a bit of a close-up, I think. Got a lot of goop on him, old Market. Oh, scary. He just kind of showed up. Menacingly. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Cool. Let's get him underway. All right. Well, I'll need to figure him out a little bit. He's kind of weird. So let's figure him out. So let's see. What are we looking at? Head shape. It's very... He's an omen. So he's like not human, but they're human-ish. They got kind of a weird, like... Kind of a weird that. And the rest of him's... See, there's not a ton of... He's obviously big. He's big boy under there. But... I don't even know, like, I guess his shoulders are, I guess he's kind of that? Is that what he looks like? That can't be right, surely, but it kind of looks it. And then we have, you know, he's normal. Everything else about him is pretty normal. He's got long hand where his fingers are not. But other than that, he's fairly standard. He's fairly normal. Yeah, that's all I think I really need. A lot of the extra stuff will be just figuring out hair and such. So let me get that weird kind of tapered head in there. Grab those neck bones. And grab those big shoulders. And then we have his arm coming in at the bottom. Nice and large. Hefty guy. It's like almost human proportions. He's like so close. And then that really long hand. And we get those fingers in as well. And I'll try and kind of rough in where the staff is. Right here. Little Bo Peep. Kind of Little Bo Peep build, I'll say. That's too high up, though. It's more... It kind of is, like, right next to, like, the... Is that too... Was that too high? Oh, wait, but I'm drawing kind of where his shoulders... Yeah, we'll kind of wing it. Then he has that... He has a staff. And then he comes down a bit of a ways. Maybe that's just too small. That looks better. Comes up and over. And... down we go. And that's, yeah, there-ish. And then that comes out at the bottom. Like so. And cool. So we got that in. Knock that back. All right. Let's figure this out. I got chin. He's got little jowls, which are cute. He's got his jowls that kind of they sort of shoot down like so on both sides. He also just has he has this huge like extra thing. He's like a huge collar. He's got like a like Dracula collar, which is wild. His nose and his so angry all the time. Really hates us in particular, it would seem. Got all these boils. He's got the little like crusties on his brain. Got I don't know if those are like teeth. I didn't really just realize that those do look kind of like teeth. Man, the omens are gross. That's part of the reasons why the ending where you turn everyone into an omen does intrigue me. It seems like a wild kind of thing to do. There's horn. Got one horn there. He's got some hair that comes in, like, around these areas. And got another horn, or that's more hair, lots of hair on old Margit. He got the other side of he face. Around this area. He is kind of uneven in his facial features as well. Let's see, where's that other horn kind of comes up around here. I may not have enough health to fight him, honestly, I might not. There's some other places I can go explore and maybe try and get a couple more levels before I go try again. Part of me has hubris because I didn't do horrible against him. Part of me wonders if I go in with just both bear claws, I could get some bleed procs on him, and that might be a little quicker. But I'm not sure. It might just be a situation where I just have to come back and fight him at a later date. But I'm not sure what our next step would be other than fighting Margit is part of the problem. So that's my big concern, I suppose, with bailing temporarily. Is that I don't know where to really go. I could always just explore around and see what I find, but I could also try going back to Fort Height, but I died there twice, and I'm not stoked on the prospect of going to do that again yet. I really would love to upgrade my Beast Claw, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I could grind, but that's not... I just don't think it'd be super fun to watch. And also, grinding always has the risk that I just die again. So it's tough. Has this one like very major horn that goes around here. He's got that one. That's all weird and curly. I don't like the omens later in the game that like look shaved, like all their horns are like filed down. I don't like, not a fan of those ones. I will say that seems like pretty decidedly like bad. Like from the stance of like, I just feel bad for them. At least Margit and Moog, like at least they're like trying their best to like live their best life. One of them is, neither of them are really being successful, but like one of them is a king. I mean, that has to count for something. And one of them has a castle. So it's like, you know, they're definitely doing better than most of the others. Because all the others are kind of just trapped in the sewers. Which is pretty awful on the whole. Okay. Is that something seems weird there, but I don't think it is. I think that's probably okay. We have that, like, this, I don't even know what to call it. Even his robe just has a bunch of, like, excess kind of garbage on it. I guess it makes sense. You know, it's visually conducive, but still a little strange to have. If you already have growths on you, I don't get why you're adding all this extra stuff to your robe. Like, it's not, I guess it's not too much. Maybe I'm being too mean to old Margit, but it just seems like a hat on a hat. Yeah, I guess. I guess it's like, it's kind of slay. It's kind of giving mother, you know, all that jazz. But I don't know. I just don't know. Got all furry. Got his furry. Got his furry fanatic. Wonder if Margit is anyone's fursona. I wonder if he counts. I wonder if Bach is anyone's fursona. Now that'd be a good one. Good old Bach. That'd be a good fursona. That's what you like to see. We have all that and his kind of gross little fingies. I feel like I'm being too mean to Margit. He's had a pretty like shitty, awful life. I feel like he's kind of gone through it already. I shouldn't be too rude to him. But he does kind of gatekeep the rest of the game from every single player who plays this game. So, like, to a certain extent, you know, how nice should I be, right? Okay, we get the staff in. Like so. To the best of our ability. Bring in that. Kind of weird part of it. Shade that. Got all of his weird kind of, I guess it's not weird, it's just kind of stick texture. And the big knot. Can you believe this is secretly a sword? Why doesn't he use it in this fight? I guess like because he's like, I don't want to kill this person too bad. But still. Like there's a whole like cool like magic sword inside of that stick, dude. You don't want to give that a try? Like why would you ever not use it? I guess is the bigger question. Well, what benefit would not using it ever bring you? Aside from like weird like honor. Weird unnecessary honor for this person that you just want to kill. And make them give up. All right, and then we kind of fuzz him out. Okay. Well, he's yeah, let's get some. Now we can kind of brighten up some parts of him. Try and just get him a bit more on brand. I've realized the white pin does kind of really help a lot in making things just look. So I can just make stuff pop in a way that I couldn't if I didn't use it. So it's nice to have around as a tool. Yeah, it's there, and yeah, it's kind of some that goes in there. We get some here. A lot of this is all just kind of like extra, very bright on the hand, and in the knot. Got a lot of lights on him. This is why I didn't do a full body one, at least for the first kill, because like he's time consuming. I need to start timing the drawings, because I'm very curious how much some of these are taking, because like he is taking a bit, I'm sure. I just don't know how much. I don't know how much of a bit is the only thing. Could have been 2 minutes, and I just lost track of time. All right, I feel like his head's maybe a little small, but what do we think? Is that an acceptable Margit for the time being? We try and maybe try and fight him again. See how it goes this time. Thumbs up, thumbs down. All right. We shall move on then. Back to the Ring of Elden. Okay, do I want to go and try and fight him again? I think I do. I don't think I need my spells for him. The sling isn't doing that much. The Ash of War and everything is almost certainly going to be better. A better use of my FP, because I can get bleed. I can get bleed on him. So we'll see. Just might be better. He's gonna lore walk. So I have some time. Yeah, you're not gonna get me with that. I've fought you enough. All right. Oh, I forgot to be careful. All right, well, just me then. Oh, I dodged. All right, dude. Oh, okay. Let me at least get my runes before I die again. Okay. All right. All right, okay, I am hitting the dodge button. It's very frustrating. Because I guess I'm just dodging at the wrong time, but Yeah, damn. Alright, I just don't think I'm ready. I don't have enough health for my skill level to actually kill him. That is a real shame. Now I gotta draw him again. Alright, let's rest. Back to drawing. Let's see. Well, that's a nice one. That's a nice image. Let's hope it's big. Yeah, that'll do. All right, so, oh my god. The scroll wheel on my mouse is broken, which makes life a little tough sometimes. Oh, I'm somehow still in Elden Ring. Okay. Let's double check. I'm not. Cool. Okay. So, let's... I gotta see if my research from last time still kind of holds true. This isn't a great quality image, but I can still basically make out what's going on with him. So he still has that kind of tapered... Why does that look so... Oh, I get why. Tapered head. That's all the same. You kind of still see like that neck in there. And then it's just these huge shoulders still. I mean, it's because of the omen, the whole omen thing. But he really does have these like massive shoulders. Just this massive body in there. It's pretty nutso bananas. And then we have kind of coming out of there from the shoulder. We have his arm. It's that same shape we already know. Really bent wrist, my word. We have that. And we have his other shoulder back there that gives us that other hand. And cool. And I can barely parse. I guess his pelvis seems to be kind of in like this zone. And then you have his scandalously exposed leg. And then you have this image isn't great quality, but you have his tail, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what that is. Kind of around the back there. And you have the cloak, which I'll deal with in a sec. Okay. Good. Though I will say, we're coming close on... Okay, I don't know why it keeps clicking into Elden Ring. Getting a little close on time here. But we should be good. Okay, why is it doing that? Keep hearing it click the screen in Elden Ring. I don't know why it's making it do that. All right. So we bring in, got the head. It's longer than that. We got the head, and we got that pose, those big shoulders, kind of coming down and around. So we have that arm that pops out of the torso a little bit and shoots over to the side a touch. The hand and the fingies. And then we have the second second one. Right here, you got big thumb. Elden Ring, the time is now. Although we are going to be stopping in about 20 minutes, so that might be finishing this drawing and then ending the stream. But I think, a little too low level for Margit right now for my skill level. So we're going to wait on him a little bit longer and go do some other stuff. As the game, kind of encourages you to do from time to time. Like, if a boss is hard for you, you really want to just kind of step away and go try and gather more equipment before you come back. With other FromSoft games, that's not really the case, but with Elden Ring, you don't have to kind of punch your head into a brick wall over and over again. Well, nothing really changes. Though, I mean, sometimes you can still win, but it might kind of sour your opinion of the game a little bit. Potentially. It kind of depends on who you are. What type of games you play. Okay. So, he's got a weird sword. His little mystical... I forget. I think I'm 22? But again, this isn't necessarily overall. I'm sure you could anyone could fight him at this level, but he's a bit too much for me right now. My build isn't exactly where I want it. The issue is that I have a weapon that uses somber smithing stones, so I can't easily upgrade right now. That's part of kind of the issue. I forget if they give you sombers in the mine in Limgrave. Maybe they do. I just don't remember. But I just think overall, I just don't think I'm quite ready to actually try and handle him properly. Perhaps I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I feel like I've played this game enough to where I can be I know when I'm kind of cooked as far as being able to handle a boss goes. All right, so down this goes, and thank you, Tate, for the dollars. I appreciate it. I also love Margot, she her pronouns. That's gonna be the next I hope that's the next right wing clickbait video is Margit the Fell Omen becomes Margot the Fell Omen, what the Sigma? And I feel like that'd be funny. I feel like that would be a really nice waste of time. Okay, let's see. I think maybe for bosses in the future. Because I'm going to die a lot. And I feel like if it's a boss where I feel like I'm just going to die to them a lot, maybe I just try them normal. And we just keep a tally of how many times I have to draw them. And then we just draw them after. Maybe that's the way to go with this. Because there are going to be bosses I'll have to try a lot. Especially once they get to the DLC. And it's bosses that I do not know. And have not fought before. We're going to eventually need, to a point, we're going to need to start, expediting our processes at least a little bit. But, a big part of this is hopefully just getting some cool drawings out of it, which I think I already kind of have. The drawing of the Commoner and the Rune Bear from last stream I was very happy with. I'm actually already kind of liking how this one's shaping up. So that's always a plus. The plus of these streams is that there's two things. One I kind of mentioned last time we were playing, which was that you know, experiencing rage becomes harder when you're having to completely stop playing the game and do something else that you enjoy more, and that's less frustrating overall. I find drawing a fair bit less frustrating than playing Elden Ring, at least personally. I'm sure there are people who would feel the opposite, but at least me who I am, feels that way. So there's that. But yeah. And, you know, it's heavily drawing from reference right now. We'll get to the point where eventually I'll just start dying to something a lot more. And then I'll have drawn them from reference enough where I'll start understanding just how they function. Like, I already kind of feel like I could start doing that with Margit. There's some details that I'd have to double check with a reference still. But that'll probably be the case regardless. Because all these characters have a lot of detail to them. But yeah, eventually we'll just get to a point where I'll just start drawing them probably just in much sillier scenarios and start having a bit more fun with it. It's kind of just business with these earlier drawings where I had to learn how a character, I need to learn like how a character design functions before I can start drawing it properly. Because otherwise it's just going to look it's going to look half-assed otherwise, which I don't super want out of this stream. I've kind of, you know, I feel like the skeleton drawing I kind of half-assed, but it was mainly because I'd drawn a skeleton before, and the skeletons made me angry, so I didn't want to give them too much respect with a good drawing. But I didn't want to give them no respect because they did kill me. So it gets a little tough. Sometimes. to know that you're doing the right, to know that you're giving everything the proper justice that it deserves. All right, so there we go. Getting our Margit on for sure. I mean, can't deny that. I guess maybe that isn't. No, so it wasn't even like, it was like the catacomb skeletons, the ones that don't even have like clothes, like the really annoying ones. Because I wanted to go get an extra death root for Garank. So I had to go through the death-touched catacombs, which was not super fun. I ended up, and you can go watch later. No, yeah, that's true. Well, you do know that you have to like hit them, the little like bone bodies that glow white. If you hit them while they're on the ground, they won't respawn. Yeah, if you hit like their bone piles that are on the ground, that the ones that like glow white and stuff, they won't respawn if you hit those. That's the case with all the skeletons in the game. Yeah, that does still make it hard because they will mob you and make it very difficult for you to, because you have to kind of aim and attack. You can't lock onto the bone pile, so you have to just aim. And that does make it a bit hard to deal with the, you know, 5 other ones that might be currently menacing you at any given moment. But yeah, you can permanently kill them. It just, there's an extra step. It's a shame. I'm sorry you didn't know that, Tate. I'm sorry to break it to you, that you've been dealing with them constantly resurrecting when you didn't have to. I feel like that's the type of thing your parents should usually tell you. But, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. But yeah, I don't think I don't feel ready for Margit, which means I'm probably not ready for Margit. And it's probably going to be just because of time finishing this drawing of Margit, and then we'll be done for today. We'll try and get him next Tuesday. Or Probably well, we'll try and get him next time. I'll try and level up a bit more, and we'll give him another go. Give him another college, another of the old college so and so, as they say, on campus, where I go frequently. I do like this drawing so far. I think this is a cool one. It's a nice dynamic pose, which I haven't really super done for one of these drawings yet. It's kind of just been like default standing poses for a lot of them. So that's cool. I don't know the best way to quickly draw that kind of crystal texture that the sword has, but maybe this will count. Maybe this will work. Some hatch marks throughout. Oh, you can get them stuck in the flame traps. I mean, that certainly works, but no, I mean, there is like you are able to just kill them. But no, I mean, yeah, use your environment. Hell yeah, but not a necessity for sure. All right, and then we throw all this on. We have his fingies, his gross little fingies, and his gross little stick. Gross little fingies, gross little stick. Whoa, YouTube, you might want to check on this tree. All right, man, what a guy, what a market, am I right? Hey. All right, let's go in with our white. Just make sure we get some extra pizzazz in the requisite areas, in the pizzazz-filled areas exclusively. Get some of that on the hand. Make sure that's all glowing bright. Oh, I didn't define the other half of his arm there. I just realized. That'll do it. And we'll kind of just wash that with the white because it glows. And we'll give it some glow onto these as well. Onto his thumb. Kind of about. And make sure we hit the teethies and kind of hit some of the highlights on the horns. All right. And yeah. Now we only have 5 minutes left to play. So I feel like we'll probably just end it off here. So thank you to everyone for stopping in. We'll be back streaming again next Tuesday. Same time, same channel, this one. And thank you again, Tate, for the dono. I very much appreciate it. And we are all set. Again, I'll be posting these drawings to the community tab as well. So if you want to get a good look at them, go check them out. And yeah, we'll get them eventually. Just take a minute. And I'll see everyone later. Fareth thee well.